baby! Welcome. Let me shut my door. Guys, I've got some pretty exciting stuff to discuss today. We're going to be doing bits. Bits, fam! How are you, Michael? I hope you're good, brother. About 2 minutes late, I'm here, fam. Why isn't this like clocking that Poetica is open? In fact, before I even go to the in-game, I think we've probably got some other stuff to look at. Because I've been doing some updating of this pack. Been messing around, you see. But let's talk about all that in a minute, maybe. Let's just keep testing the build of it that I'm using at the moment. And just make sure there's nothing else that's going to surprise us here. So I did have to disable a few mods after updating the core Terrafirmacraft. There was one, we had to update Metalum, TFC Metalum, and then I think I had to disable 2 others. And then if you look when we load up the world, this is the list of broken things. So if we go from the top, horsepower config errors, so the grindstone and stuff is broken. There's a couple of things around coffee here in the ore dictionary and crafting recipes that also involve coffee. And then there's some crafting recipes here from Poetica, again involving coffee cherries. Okay. No loot table for the animal bear exists. And an invasion starts tonight, spooky. And then I think all the same errors again. So this is everything, yeah, this is everything that when I first loaded in it showed me, and it showed me it all again. But we got to remember there is an invasion tonight. I don't really care about the coffee, so I'm kind of happy with this at the moment. But the exciting thing, we'll talk a little bit more about this in a minute anyway. But the really exciting thing is that I was also talking to Verf, who's the creator of this pack and of Terrafirmacraft Reloaded, and Verf actually sent me a pre-release version of the new version of Poetica that he's been working on, which is kind of cool. So it's not released yet, but I do have a newer version of Poetica than this, and it actually includes some really cool new stuff. So we're going to have a look at that later, and I did actually push this particular world forwards. Oh wow, look, the peach trees have changed texture. That's nice. I did push this world forwards into the new version of Poetica too. Yes, indeed, Michael, a new version of Poetica. 0.1, I think it is. Something like that. So, oh, this barrel's empty. We used to have this full of water, but I guess as the updates emptied it inside our inventory, perhaps, somehow. So anyway, so there is a version of this world that exists in that new version of Poetica that I've been sent. But the problem with that was that, oh wow, look, that door's different too. There's been some nice texture upgrades. With the new version of Poetica, all of the cobble, the mossy cobble and the dirt have been replaced. So yeah, this isn't the new version of Poetica. This is just me updating TFC, what we're playing right now. However, the new version of Poetica, when I loaded the world in, all of these mud blocks were gone. All of these mossy cobblestone blocks were also gone. And of course the terrain gen was totally different, so you wouldn't be able to find any more mossy cobble or mud unless you went into new chunks. And so I just figured that for this run, we'll just stick with a kind of the best we can cobble together in terms of updating various mods. So we've just, hopefully, well, let's test it. Hopefully, we can now get the bloomery working. So we'll do that, put 8 in there, casual. Up here we jump. And we throw, I need 8 more of this to make 24, perfect. So if we throw all that in now, That should work. Yes, Mehmet, how are you? Welcome. So yeah, so I mean, we could always... What just happened? I just threw away all those items and they just like vanished. No, not collecting them there even. So that's weird. So that didn't really work as expected, did it? We just threw stuff and it just vanished. What happened there? I mean, we might have to cheat those back in. It understands it's a bloomery. It understands that's charcoal. What seems to be the officer problem? Let's try again. Do you have to... Did I do a trash can instead of bloomery? I mean, maybe. I normally click to delete. That area has a deleting function. However, that worked. I just want to test this, see if this works anyway. That's all we're trying to do here. Didn't we have... Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I know there's the other type of bloomery. We could try that too. Now it says 15 hours remaining, which to my mind matches what we read in the config file the other day. Compared to, it's saying 13 hours the other day, even though the config file said 15. So I think that might work. So hopefully it does. Indeed, we're going to cheat back in our items. Cheat mode's on. Okay, great. $24 and pour lemonite. Okay, so we got our stuff back. We're running out of charcoal again already, aren't we? Yes, Katluhan, safe. How you doing? Safe 99. Oh yeah, my hair's like greasy this morning, so it's just going to go wherever I hold it. I can do some pretty good ones. Okay, all right. Safe anyway, guys. Welcome one and all. Welcome. Looking more like Rick every day. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I think we can relog here. Look, that's saying 13. I think that's working. It's working, guys. So hopefully this run can continue as is with the little light amount of updating we've done in the background there. But for anyone who's just joined us, I was just announcing that I've also been very lucky to have been speaking to Verf, who's the guy who makes Poetica and also Terrafirmacraft Reloaded. It's the same modpack creator behind both of these. And if you look, in fact, I can just show you in some lovely screen capture stuff. Here, look. So these are all the profiles I have now, and I've renamed them to make it nice and easy for me. So that's standard TFC Reloaded there. That's standard Poetica, the latest official release. Okay, then you've got here the TFC Reloaded profile that I've modified to have shaders included and Optifine and stuff. So that's the one we use most of the time now. And then this is what I'm running at the moment, the Poetica, a clone of this profile here, Poetica, but where I've updated a few of the mods. So this one's unlocked. You can see I had to disable Bountiful. I also had to disable TFC Caffeine add-on, because both of those two were causing crashing when I tried to launch, and there's no update available for them. Terrafirmacraft, you can see that was updated to the 1.6.6 version, and I also had to update TFC Metalum. That one was causing crashes, but updating it solved it, so I didn't need to disable it. So that's what I did, and that's what we're playing right now. Right now we're playing this TFC update that I've created myself, right? A manual sort of update. However, Verf has sent me this preview, I'm calling it. That's why I named the profile. Look, so if we've got version 0.92 or whatever, this is version 10, 0.10. This is completely unreleased. Verf's just sent it to me. It's got some really cool new stuff in it. A lot of quite new stuff in terms of visuals. I did launch this morning and had a play with it. And this is what we're going to be doing our next Poetica run on. But when I tried to convert my old world through to this brand new version, there was just too many changes and not much of my original world was left. So for now, we're using this halfway house that just the Bloomery at least works. It's kind of half updated. And when this run ends, then our next Poetica run will be on the sort of pre-release preview version that we've been lucky enough to receive. Oh my god. Look at that. That doesn't count. Okay, hold on. So zombies come out. Oh, of course, it's an invasion night. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Look, they're just taking the blocks out of my house as well. No, I did relog, Michael. I relogged. It's nothing to do with relogging. I just didn't pause it when I tabbed out. Whatever. It doesn't matter because we've got endless backups of that world, so we'll just throw the backup in. Dying when we're tabbed out is not a death. I'm sorry, it's not a death. It's pretty funny though. So let's delete this. Just delete invasions. Yeah, I kind of agree. Invasions doesn't really, yeah, it doesn't really do it for me. Just having to go and stand up a pillar every 10 days. There's enough threats anyway. Let's quit this profile. And I think, yeah, let's disable invasions. Wherever it is. Well, it's not under I. Is it zombie invasions? Zombie awareness? No. What's the mod actually called? Find it eventually. I thought it was just called invasions, but I couldn't see it by eye. Yeah, am I being dumb? It's just not there. It's not there in eye anyway. Strange. Oh well, it's not in that link, not in that list. I don't really know why. But it's not the end of the world. I think we can just, well, I think I've got the instances folder here. I think that one is Poetica 2. Yeah, there's just the weird backed up versions of that world, which I think we can delete too. And we just come to the original Poetica, grab the saves. Poetica 2, saves, boom. Yeah, but we can remove it, you're absolutely right. So if we go in here into mods, it should just be in this list, even though we couldn't disable it. It's not there. Hostile worlds. Hostile worlds, okay. There it is. Did I just open that file? I tried to. Let's see if we can actually see it in the list here then. Under H. There it is. Okay. Hostile world invasions disabled. So I think we can just play now until we die, and then when we die, we can delete this profile. We can use that profile for the next run. So that's fine by me. So now we just got to unfortunately have a little loading screen going on. And what we'll do for today's stream towards the end, so I can do another sort of 2.5 hours or something before I've got to go collect my daughter. So in about 2 hours, we'll stop playing this and I'll show you I'll give you a sneak peek at the new version of Poetica and what it's going to look like. So yeah. That'll be fun. I'll give you guys a little exclusive sneak peek. I checked, Verf was like, I'm more than happy for you to stream with it, so I think I can show you guys a little bit of the future of Poetica. Oh man, that juice is good. Let's have a little sing-song while we wait. Did I set to 8 gig? Of course I did. I've changed it now, so my default settings are 8 gig for all mod packs being launched through Twitch. They all kind of default to 8 gig now. Easy. No, it's that song. Ooh, now you're letting go, heart beating fast, feet pushing on the floor. Ain't nothing better. Ooh, now you're letting go, heart beating fast, feet pushing on the floor. Ain't nothing better. Wavy Davy's on fire. You still got it. All right. Yeah. Wavy Davy's on fire. You still got it. All right. Yeah. It's loaded. Lol. Safe. How's it going? Azuman, Safe. Welcome. How are you? Long time. Okay, this should all work now. I swear, like, the only thing that's slower on my new computer is that OBS doesn't clock the full screen application as fast as it used to on my old computer. It used to take maybe a second or two. Once you open the full screen application, OBS will be like, oh yeah, there it is. But it takes more like 5-6 seconds on this computer. Really strange. Anyway, safe. Oh, now you're letting go. Heart beating fast, feet pushing on the floor. Ain't nothing better. Oh, now you're letting go. So this is these are all the errors that it gives you basically. Oh yeah, what's my graphics card? Somebody was asking me this the other day, and to my shame, I don't actually know. We need to look it up. Okay. So it's about to tell us that there'll be an invasion tonight. Actually, no, because we've just removed invasions, so it shouldn't tell us that. Also, look, there's like a... Oh, hello. Hey, like it knows everything that we've done already, though. That's cool. Okay, so we could work our way through this book. Yep, done that. Done that. We've done all these things, haven't we? The bear attacks during the day. The lion hunts during the night. Sabertooth attacks during the night. The direwolf. Oh, I've not seen that one before, luckily. Jackal. Okay, I wouldn't have thought that would hunt me, but it does. Black bear. There's a lot more animals here than I've ever seen before. But anyway, that's interesting. Thrill of the hunt. Sure, yep. We're going to kill some things. Monkeys is like a cat, but more ugly. Excellent description. Okay. So that's getting started. Food, basic smithing, advanced metalworking. Have we just done all of this stuff? It seems like everything in this book is unlocked for us. There's just a lot of reading to do. Oh no, look, things are locked. Okay, good. So this is a proper, like... Yeah, okay, look, there's still a bit of progress. Right, so we don't have many advancements still to do. Save for zooming, yeah, that's awesome. Yes, Forks, Wagwan, how are you, man? How are you? Welcome. So I think we didn't get an invasion warning just then, did we? No. Okay, good. I think we've successfully removed invasions. I think that we've also fixed our bloomery problems here. Let's have a look. So we've got to remember to throw things out of the top of our inventory now, because anywhere on the side... In fact, look, it's not showing it as delete over there anymore. Is that... Yes. So if you have this up, your bookmarks up, then that becomes a delete spot. Anyway, chuck all that in. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh no, annoying. Okay. Right. Let's try that again. Okay, so we should be able to get ourselves some nice iron going today, which will be amazing. Right, that does look good. It's full. Let's spark her up. And see, like I say, it says 15 hours remaining now, whereas it said 13 the other day, didn't it? It used to say 13 minutes remaining. But now it says 15 hours. I'm pretty confident that is going to work. Yeah, and we've got a pretty good setup here, you guys. Try to get into pyrotech and refractory material thing. Okay, yeah, sure. Like, I mean, we're nearly there now because we're going to make this. Then I guess we're going to want to make a TFC blast furnace. I think what's happened is the settings are still set to cheat mode. No, cheat mode's false. I just wanted to look at the recipe, please. Thank you. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so you basically need to do what you did for the bloomery, but out of iron. And to make a blast furnace, we're going to need 2 more crucibles, right? Which I think, yeah, that's gone down to 14 hours. That seems to be working to me. I think we are in business. So if we wanted... It's cool that door's been updated. That does look very nice. Anyway. If we wanted to make a TFC blast furnace, we'd need 10 pieces of fire clay to make the 2 crucibles. Which I think we can just do straight away, can't we? I mean, I should possibly be drinking right now instead of doing this. There we go, 10 pieces of fire clay. And then we can turn those into the 2 crucibles that we'll need. So that's pretty sweet. We need to have a drink, so let's do that. And we want to make crucibles out of this fire clay. We are getting very ahead of ourselves here because I don't think we have enough iron to do this. Oh my god, look at that! What's happened there? That's a new... Oh, in fact, they need firing now. So that is new. I've never seen that before. In TFC, look, there it is. Unfired ones. I wonder if there's any more unfired things. Like new unfired things. Unfired glass block. Unfired clay shears. Clay shears is an interesting one. I mean, that sprite doesn't look very, very good, if you ask me. If you want my honest opinion. Now, are these going to fit in the corner? They are going to fit in the corner. So have we got anything else to fire up? Like 2 things. Maybe we should make 2 more ingot molds. Oh, we could just do these 2 bricks just for fun. I don't really know why we have 2 bricks, but let's just do them so that everything gets nicely fired together. There it is. Yes, Gustavo, how are you? The Pyrotech Bloomery, I don't know. I mean, I think we should look at some other mods. Don't get me wrong, we're not going to not do any of the other mods in this pack if we survive long enough. But I like to get my first steel made normal. Once we have like a red steel or a blue steel anvil, then we can do what we want. That's how we did it in TFC Reloaded, and I want to do the same. It's like you build up through the TFC tech progression, doing all of the correct anviling and metalworking the way it's intended. As soon as you get a red or blue steel anvil, then you're allowed to use other mods to make things quicker. I like that. That's my kind of yeah, that's just how I like to manage it with TFC packs, because otherwise you can just come straight in and you can basically, like, you're in a TFC world, but you can just play Tinker's Construct from the beginning, and just, you may as well just be playing Tinkers. So, yeah. Oh, right, yeah, I could fire this in the forge, could I? Okay, I've come too far now. And also, this means I don't have to actually pay attention to it. It can just be going in the background. Are you going to light? Nice. Okay, so while we're waiting for those and these, and I'm not going to make a triple bloomery. It would be so nice, wouldn't it? But we just need to find higher quality iron. Like, we can go and mine up a load more poor stuff, but if every 15 minutes we're only getting 3 ingots, then it's going to take us forever. With high quality stuff, you get 840 units out each time. So you get Yeah, instead of 3.5 ingots a piece, we're going to be getting 8.5 ingots a piece. So over double your productivity if you're using rich instead. So the priority today is to find those like metals of this tier. I think aluminium is this tier. In fact, let's do this. We haven't done this yet. Oh, I wonder if it's in our book. Let's just look at all this nonsense. I think we know about all this stuff, don't we? Halter. So what I want is a lead first, right? To bring some horses back. I would love to actually familiarize some horses. And maybe a cow for some cheese. Like a female cow and a horse. Those are the two animals that I want to start with. There's a new model, is it? I think it's the same one as always. Oh wait, maybe that is new. You're right. That's a new model, isn't it? That looks nice. I like it. Yeah, cool. Making the olive oil is more involved, right? Okay. Wow, okay, so the olive oil thing could be quite interesting for lighting, actually. You don't like how they gate other mods behind red and blue steel? Oh man, I'd impose that upon myself for fun. Like that's how I want to do it. Just get rid of all of these notifications in this book. It is great to have a proper guide to TFC in an in-game book like this. We've done fire clay, we've done some raw iron, kind of. Still more to unlock there. Wow. Shift click to return to home. Oh, I see, okay. That's taking us a bit too far. Brick and mortar, we all know that game. Reference. Ores and minerals. It doesn't tell us like I want like a list, like a tier list. We don't get a tier list. What was in commands? Huh. To reveal vein structures. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. Strip weld. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing that in a hardcore run through, but it's still pretty funny to see. Okay, sweet. That's just everything. So there's only a few more locked things to do, I suppose. I guess we need to actually produce some raw iron ingots, probably. Yeah, I'd imagine that's what will happen as soon as we pick up some iron ingots out of the, or like out of the anvil or whatever. 3 hours remaining. Raw iron. Sneak to view. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that is quite fun. It doesn't have the same feature on the crucible. But anyway, that's cool. I expect we're going to need some hammers, which means we're going to need some stone. And so I think, yeah, this does come to a bit of a... It's annoying that we made that bronze axe, actually, isn't it? Because we could have been quite happy upgrading that to iron right now. Anyway, there's very little we can do making 3 units of iron at a time. Or 3 ingots of iron at a time. I mean, we're going to have to run this bloomery just to make an anvil. A lot of times. A lot of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And plus those. Yeah, we do have enough iron here to make the iron anvil. I mean, it's just going to be a mission. Anyway, that's only got an hour remaining, so that's kind of cool. Let's have a sarnie. Or 2. We could probably eat both of these. No problem. 0 hours remaining. How exciting. Let's make all these hammers. Now I want to put one of them in there. Okay. We have our first bloom. Oh, it's hot. Great, we can just work it then. Fantastic. Okay, that's great. And what do you do with these? Oh, you've got to melt those in the crucible, don't you? Okay, well, we'll just store them in there and we'll heat them all up together towards the end of the process. We're going to run out of charcoal, so we better do another charcoal pit. What's that? 18. Oh, we actually need 32 per run, don't we? 32 is the right amount. Voila. Thank you. Sweet. Fresh pulled axe head in the chest. Wow, you can light chests on fire if you put hot stuff in it. That's crazy. You can throw the extra right into your bloomery with your ore. It adds ore. And how many pieces does it... So, does this now behave in the bloomery like one piece of ore that has 60 units in it? Because if so, then we can do like much bigger batches by using the offcuts. That's really interesting. Anyway, these two. I guess what we could have and perhaps should have done is welded them together just then. As we're not going to do that, let's just cool them for now and place them on the floor because they'll look nice. Sweet. And then what we'll do is we'll try and get the like this next batch when the 360. Wait, 360? We got... Did this swallow one? No, there it is. There it is. I thought we should have another one, and there it is. Okay, so maybe we actually should... Oh, we can put it in there, right? Huh. Well, like I said, we are going to run out of charcoal. We've got like one more bloomery's worth of charcoal left. So we need to do another huge pit. And I think the best place to do that is right here. Can we get a coke oven in this? Just cook food. Apparently. Same goes for this. There's no charcoal recipes in here. No. Okay. Let's look at charcoal and see what charcoal actually says about where it comes from. Smelting. Wow. Look at that recipe. Okay. An anvil. Okay, whatever. Pit burning. Yep, we know about that. Refractory burning. Okay. Don't know about that. Information. So, refractory. Oh wow, this is like a whole thing. Yeah, okay, we'll do that, but maybe not right now. Right now, let's get a charcoal pit going somewhere. These graphics, like smooth lighting set to maximum, fancy. It's weird. It still kind of looks a little blotchy on the floor. Anyway. I firstly think that isn't working. How do you get lava for the smeltery with tinkers? Oh man, yes. That was, in Terrafirmacraft Reloaded, that was one of the biggest challenges we faced, wasn't it? So let's do our charcoal pit back here. I think this is a fine size. Yeah, it just took us ages in Reloaded to find lava actually in the world, and when we found it, what we found initially was just one block. It was like one of those individual blocks that you find in like caves. We found one of those down a ravine. So it took us a while to find a proper pool of lava, but the trick is to get ex nihilo going, because in an ex nihilo crucible, in one of these, you can create lava. Any of this stone that you put into an ex nihilo crucible will be melted into lava. You just need like a torch or something underneath it, or some fire underneath it, something to warm the crucible, and then you can produce lava from stone. And yeah, that's, I mean, that's a piece of piss really. Okay. So now we just need a lot of wood. Do we use all this rosewood? I think so. So that's 3, 4, 5. Ugh. 5. We'll take that as well then, I guess, but 6, right? And then we can put the spare 3 back there for now, I think. And that should be like 1 row. That's like half of the thing filled. Oh no, that's 1/4 of the thing filled because we went for 3x4 at the bottom. Of course we did. No, I think I'd already lit this one before I tossed the extra in, so we've still got the extra to process. And in fact, I think we've got like well over an ingot here to smelt down. But we'll get all that going in a bit. We're just going to do a few rounds first. And I think I want to leave this wood here. I don't really want to just throw all of our wood reserves into this thing, so I'm going to just run off and look for a big tree again quickly. And you never know, you know, we might actually find here. And maybe this will help, because cutting down a few big trees now will probably, you know, justify the fact that we made a new axe and all that, you know. Not seeing any big ones down here, am I? But hopefully we will in a moment. Is this Douglas fir? Ironwood, okay. Now I've got to be a bit careful here because we're heading into uncharted territory. We're going to get some tomato out of this. We are. Lovely. Although, to be fair, like, I actually hate tomato in real life. It's one of the only things, like raw, fresh tomato, I just can't eat. It's just not the one, bruv. Cheeky gypsum ting. Okay. Yeah.
Just gonna go to the shop. Do you want
Can
anything?
you get me some crisps? Some cheese and onion crisps?
A window into DankNStein's diet.
Thank you. Okay, here we go, look. And look, lots of horses here. Oh, we should bring a cable. We should have brought a rope with us. But look, this will do just fine here. White cedar. Oh, I slightly want to get some saplings. I didn't bring my fucking thing with me. I didn't know these could grow in 2x2s. And that's what I think we need, is probably we need 4 saplings of one of these 2x2 trees so we can start growing 2x2 trees. But that does mean we're going to need the saplings. And getting 4 out of this is going to be a bit of a pain in the arse because, I don't know, I just don't know if we're going to get it. That was a sapling, wasn't it? Yeah. Have I got anything I can pillar up on? Not really. Dirt, it's not going to be a good pillar option unless we do something really fancy, which I think we could do actually, like this, look. We can at least get a bit of pillaring done. Maybe that's not the best place to do it. Around here is better, but then we start, look, so we can do this, you can be sneaky. As long as you put 2 down quickly. Okay, no. Yeah, they fixed it. You used to be able to do stuff like that, but you can't anymore, clearly. Okay, well, we can still stand on top of this. Doesn't really help us that much. I don't think we're going to get 4 saplings. But we do have 1 sapling. That's the main thing, because we can grow a smaller one first and build up to the bigger one. Yeah. That axe didn't stand a chance, and this one's probably going to get quite a nice beating from it too. I hope we've got enough room in our inventory to pick up all of this. Otherwise it's a long way to walk back and forth. Okay, it's looking reasonably promising so far. There's a lot still here though, actually. I think we're almost certainly going to run out of room in our inventory for it. That's fine. I think we can throw away some stuff that is stupid. You know, like this singular piece of stone. Or a knife that's kind of very broken. Or a spare hammer. Or 2 spare hammers, actually. And the stone hoe. Just all the stone tools can just go. We just don't need them. What else? Can we make more room by throwing some stupid things in here? I mean, we don't need to carry this knife with us either, or any of those stones. 42 sticks we could probably even throw away. The stone shovel we can throw away. We want to definitely take those back with us, so let's put like that, and then okay, just throw all that stuff away. We can probably end up picking up some of it again now, because I think that is all the wood, don't you? Bears are bigger and stronger, more hit points than lions. Yeah, so we definitely want to avoid bears. Wow, even more wood up here, this way. Let's get all of this. Okay, it's getting dark. Let's go home. Lots of rabbits. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll come back in this direction later with, or in the morning rather, or whatever, with some, hello, with some stuff to pick up the animals with, you know. Okay. Yeah, what do they call them? Ropes. And we can just grab like a horse of our choosing. Because even if it's not the fastest, best, like fittest horse in the forest or whatever. Get rid of the bucket. And get rid of the sticks. Because garlic's a bit of a superfood, isn't it? Are there any more pieces around? Looks like just the one, but I still think worth throwing away 40 sticks. And whatever the other thing we threw away was. What was the other thing I threw away? Oh yeah, these should be stacked. So we've actually got a spare thing. Did we throw away something we needn't have there? It could have been potentially it. Oh yeah, the bucket. Let's keep the bucket. In fact, it's almost more worth to keep the sticks because there's so many of them. We can just make a new bucket in a minute. That'll be fine. Okay. Well, hopefully we're about to get home safe and sound now. Just running around in the night time like this is never relaxing. But here we are. We're back. And we should be able to do some quite serious damage down here now. Oh, terrible. We weren't actually filling them all up. Okay, that one was as well, though. Okay. So we were filling them mostly. It's just when you end up with something that isn't a full stack flying into your inventory. It just wants to give me the 14 every time. What if we put the 14 down at the bottom? Then does it just give me 16s instead? No, it just gives me the 14 every time. Great. Wow. Look at that, like the perfect amount. Okay, looking good, looking good. Kept our torches, didn't we? Yep, excellent. Okay, good. This is finished, which is a shame because it might not be hot anymore. Yeah, it's not actually that hot anymore. So we are going to have to switch on this guy, which is fine because we can use the 18 charcoal here, and then that can be for the next round of... Anyway, let's chuck this in there. Get that up to that. 18 back, 24. 24. Run up top. Okay. So we should be able to get that up so we can work on that. They're gonna gradually heat up. That's going. Everything is happening for us over here. We're looking amazing. We are looking like a regular Iron Age contender here. Now let's have a look at fresh food. So we would indeed need to feed the maize grain to animals. We are out of bread at the moment. We've got no options for bread. 7 days there, 24 days, plenty of days on our fish. So we do need to worry probably more about... Okay, let's take the stuff that isn't food out of there and put the stuff that is food in so that we can see there. That's now all of this... Both of those sets of garlic have 53 days on them, but they're not stacked. So let's stack all of our garlic for a kickoff. And I think those tomatoes that would decay in 8 days... Hold on. More days. So I think we need to unseal and reseal this for it to show its... Yeah, they've all... I know, some of them stayed the same. Anyway. 8 days on those tomatoes versus 11 days on those tomatoes. I think it's probably worth skipping the stacking, yeah? We do have these 2 bits of garlic though. I think we may as well stack all of those together. X did the stack, beautiful. And then we can throw the onion in and close. And then we just got a few seeds to plant and a sapling to plant. Oh, and we've got these tomatoes to stack with those tomatoes, or not stack. Here's what I think we're going to do with the tomatoes. We're going to switch them around. So these 8 that are going to last longer will go into storage. And I think, because these 4 days out of... Yeah, they are the food that we have that is, apart from those sandwiches, that's going to go off soonest. Yeah, so it is. So it's those tomatoes are the next thing to eat anyway. So they can just stay in there. That's cool. Until we've got more bread, we can't make sandwiches anyway. So I think that works. And then, yeah, and then we've got all these to plant. So we do need to make... Put this in there. Have we got white cedar anywhere around already? I didn't think so, so we'll put that in there. And then this sapling really doesn't seem to be working. Let's put this one there. Need some stones. Sounds like Becky's back. Hopefully she's brought me some crisps as requested. Need to keep my eye on the timer. Oh, it's fine. I don't need to leave for like an hour and a half. In fact, probably even a bit longer than that. So oh damn, I just realised we had the forge going. Can weld, can weld and can weld. Everything's looking good in here. So let's take it all out and do the business. I've got no hammer. What am I doing wrong here? Anyone know why that didn't work? I mean, they're too cold now, but they were weldable for a long time there and not working. It's quite strange.
Dank diet delivered.
Thank you. What did you get?
Thanks.
What's that?
These are some chocolate biscuits. I didn't bring you. Do you want a couple?
You didn't bring me any chocolate
No,
biscuits.
they're in the cupboard, but I didn't know whether you wanted them as well.
Yes, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
Alright. Now you've got your nourishment.
Was it saying that I could weld them, but really I can't because they weren't quite hot enough, but it's just telling me that they are weldable at heat by error? Could it be that? That worked that time. No idea. Maybe I just wasn't doing the right click. Anyway, so there's our first. There's our first. See if we can actually melt those into some iron. Okay, and let's give this a little work in. Oh my god. Okay, thank you. No hammer is available. Thank you. Where'd the other piece go flying off to? 3 100s and a 60. The 60 can go in there. Is there nothing left in there, is there? No, just charcoal. They're all still going. That's got 7 hours left, fine. We should be able to turn... What happened there? I just lost one, I think. Oh, no. No, they're fine. Okay, put you in. Let's go. Looks like you don't actually need to select the thing every time. If there's only one recipe, it seems to automatically select the recipe for you, which is quite nice. Yeah, great. So are any of these weldable? No. So what we need to do is heat all 3 of these up, I think, because hopefully these are about to actually melt. I would hope. Crisps on stream. Crisps on stream. Right, danger. That's a good time. $220 ingots of raw iron. 220 units, I should say. These are now weldable. Only just. Take them off. Weld a couple of them together. This guy can just chill, I think. And then these ones, let's pour them. Everything else is still happening, yep. Yes, defenders. Yeah, I know we're doing it, bruv. We are doing it. Oh. Oh, I guess this isn't hot enough for it to pour. This is why doing iron like this is a pain in the ass compared to working it when it comes fresh out the bloomery. So we'll try and work all those fresh out the bloomery, I think. Adding the 60 units to the 20 we have left over here won't help us. There's nothing at risk of melting down there. So yeah, let's just see how much we can pour out. There we go. I'm going to leave the 20 in there. I mean, we may even be worth just leaving the furnace going, or the forge going, keeping it hot. Anyway, these are solid. They should be weldable now. That one's still liquid. Come on. Turn solid. Your mate's just turned. Come on, surely. Madness. Yes, Feltthorn. This is indeed the first run I've gotten this far. This is our PB hardcore run for TFC, definitely. Oh, come on. Why is it just staying brilliant white forever, that one? And yet that one's like just cooling down at like such a rate. Is this just going to stay liquid forever, this one? What's going on with it? Unbelievable. Outrageous scenes. Try and warm this back up a little bit. Something seems glitched out with this one. Why is it just... There we go, solid. Literally just turned. As soon as I start complaining there's something not working properly, it's like, nope. You're just not patient enough, you idiot. 3. Three doubles, you guys. 3 doubles. And a little spare. One hour remaining there, so... Is that finished? No. Only 1 hour, so that as soon as that finishes up there, we need to use it, because it'll be nice and hot when it finishes. So we want to kind of use it straight away for that reason. That's good for hit points. So we need to put down 5 more tomatoes. I've got 4 there. Okay, so let's just do these 2. And these 3. And what's that? 1 piece of garlic. Go back there. 5 onions, which we don't actually have a plot for yet. That wheat's finished though, isn't it? You can tell. So we could actually... We used to have berry bushes there. I think they've gone. And one there as well. There must be a particular type of berry bush that didn't make it through the update. Never mind. So... The onions really have to go all the way around here. Great. So we could potentially harvest some wheat, make some bread, now that our last sandwiches are finished. But first, let's finish the next round of metalworking, because as suspected, this is finished. It should be nice and hot. Yellow, white can weld. That's very good. In it goes. Oh yeah, we don't need to select those because they're just single things. They're just good to go. Ah. There's no hammer in the anvil. There it is. We need more hammers. A 60 can go up there. And is that still going? Just about. There we go, there's that. Lovely. And then we pick up this one, which gives us now 4 ingots in our inventory, which we can make into doubles here. We just got to keep our eyes on these actually. So that one warms in the middle. These two can warm as a pair at the outside edge, and this one just needs to stay. We need to pair those two up. Okay, and then, oh, that was the last one. Yeah, we actually can't do another bloomery until those finish, which I think they have now. Yep. But we don't have time for that right now because we need to look down in here at those that can be welded. Perfect. And then up here, that's okay. That guy's very hot and this one's bright red. Okay, so we can do some pumping here. Faint red and bright red, they should meet in a minute. Probably around bright red. Oh yeah, that's dark red first, okay. Okay. Perfect. Now they're both at the same heat, so they'll be ready to weld together. We're nearly out of charcoal here. But I think we can put normal coal into this, can't we? Which is maybe what we should have been doing to save the charcoal for more bloomeries. Yeah, that's what we should be doing. We should be using our coal for in here. Charcoal in the bloomery. Wow, yeah, we're without a shovel as well. Right, that melted into there, so that's at 80. These can weld now. And so that is an amazing spot to be in. Yes, Jean. How you doing? Big up yourself. Welcome, welcome. So we just need 2 more double ingots, which is 4 more ingots. And 1 more run of the bloomery will give us another 360 units. Plus we've got 80 in there. 4 ingots. So it's 1 more bloomery run. So we do need to procure a shovel. And we need 32 pieces of charcoal in the short term. Then we can get the bloomery on, and then we can jump back out and grab more in a second. But yeah, grabbing 32 in the first instance shouldn't take too long here. We're nearly done that already. Beautiful. It does feel like very fun playing through Poetica like this in hardcore, because it reminds me of playing TFC for the first time, really, and being a lot more cautious. Like I would never normally nowadays bother with poor limonite at all, but seeing as we were picking it up and we're in hardcore mode, I just chucked it in the chest. Like, well, it's there, isn't it? Like, we might really want to use it, and it is actually an anvil's worth. So now that as soon as we've hit, you know, as soon as we've hit this age now, we've immediately been able to start work on the anvil. It's kind of nice. It's slow, but satisfying. That's going to be a long time, so we can cool all this down, I think. That's, yeah, 14 in-game hours is going to be a little while. Look at the size of these chocolate biscuits. It's really thick. And it's got like cookie on one side, like with nuggets of chocolate in, but then the other side's just covered in... I don't know which side is the top. I would have put the like choc chip side as the top of the cookie, but that's obviously the top because it's covered in chocolate. I don't know, anyway. What verdict is it taste good? Put our raw fish in there. We don't have anything else that needs cooking at the moment. Short of making some bread. It is autumn, so I do feel like we should harvest these now. Now that they're ready. That garlic must still be ready. Nope, it says 76. It looks ready to me. The carrots look ready too, but I think they have one more stage too. Okay. $5:30 AM, rah. You're committed, bruv. Tuning in at 5:30 AM, I respect that. So to make this into bread, I think we cut it first, right? And we don't have any knives. Yep, cut it into that stuff. And then grind this stuff. And then add it to water. And then we're done. I thought the garlic might be ready. Yeah, and the peppers we could click to get the green ones off. That's true, actually. Right. Let's focus on the bread for now, though, because we got shitloads of everything else, really. Do we need to make a new bucket? I thought we ended up bringing our bucket back with us. Or maybe we dropped it again for something else. Wait, I thought it was that. Okay, good. I was getting worried that I needed 2 more pieces of wood, but I didn't. That's fine. The raw fish thing is just so next. We're going to make a lot of bread here. I wonder. I'm going to do 8 to kick things off and save 3. So do that. Very good, very good. We come over here. Throw that in there. And I guess we want to probably... It still says 8 hours remaining, and that's going to be completely stone cold by now. Okay, about 7 days. Can I stack them all together? No. Let's put them all in there. And then let's just get the rest of this done while we wait for the bloomery to be a little bit closer to ready, and then we can fire up the forge again to cook the bread in preparation for the bloomery waking up again, I think. So Michael, I'm pretty sure you can't craft the bread into a stack. Watch. Oh, it did. So why does the X... Oh, X does work now. Oh, maybe it's because I was in a different inventory when I was trying to press X. So it wouldn't let me put them into a stack. Uh-huh. Because, yeah, you can use X in the way that you used to use S in 1.7. I've found out. So yeah, it's weird that, isn't it? I must have just been looking at it in a different inventory. Like if I had the forge open when I was trying to do that, for example, I think that might do the dirty on me. Oops. Lovely. So that's a decent amount. I think we can go back to keeping our charcoal in here now. It's more convenient keeping it in here. Wow, that's a lot. Maybe we shouldn't keep it in here. Maybe it is better in there with all the... Yeah. So that's going to be awake in 4 hours now. Yeah, let's wake it up now then. Why not? Lovely. And then take this out in 2 halves. Yeah, cool. Safe 99. We are definitely doing music tonight. I've got a couple of projects in mind for tonight actually. But the main thing for Music Club now, between now and the end of the year, is I'm going to be using Thursday evenings to finish an album, because I've got so much half-finished music work now, and I really want to finish it all. Right, oh, I remember bread. That's what was confusing me. It's the bread that actually doesn't stack. Bread does not let you stack it. These should be warming up. That's got 3 hours left. Maybe this is dumb. Even 3 hours of in-game time, I should just save the fuel, shouldn't I? But we can now, knowing that these tomatoes definitely need eating. What meat needs eating soonest? It's actually some of that old cooked fish there. So those 4 fish can come out. And on this side, so we've got veg already. So we need a piece of fruit that's on its last legs. And that fruit is these 10-day peaches. Okay, so fish, peach and tomato sandwich absolutely butters. Doesn't like it. I would imagine that these Minecraft fish can't go in the sandwiches. That's not what I'm thinking. Was that a conversion recipe? No, still just Minecraft fish. So we can't put those in sandwiches. Okay. So probably the wolf chops can't as well, so it's probably the canine meat that needs to go in these sandwiches, I would imagine. Yes, Listless, how are you doing? How are you, sir? Welcome. You'll be pleased to see we have made some pretty incredible progress in the world of Poetica. Wait, they did stack! I don't understand how the bread does or doesn't stack. I just don't get it. Will it let us stack those? No, of course not. And those two just stacked somehow. Absolutely baffling. Anyway, there's all the bread we made this time, made into lovely sandwiches. And we've used up the tomato that needed using up in its entirety, which is good. So I think we should be able to stack these. There we go. Okay. So that's looking good. Boring meetings are peak, yeah. How's this doing? 0 hours. Okay, so this is about to finish, so we should fire up the forge again, ready for it, I think. We've got our 80 units in there. There we go, that's finished. This should come out hot, as it often does. Yep, white, perfect. And the anviling I'm actually really enjoying now, because not having to select the recipe when there's only one plan is just like a godsend. $160 and 100. The 60 can go in there to complete that ingot. And then these, let's turn them into ingots as quickly as we can, I suppose. No hammer in the anvil at the moment. Right. So we need to make another one. Let's just get this working done. And probably just need to make a new hammer straight away. Lovely. And that is our 6th double. Which is very nice. This ingot here is going to end up paired with the one in there. So we just need to pump this guy. Should melt in now, shouldn't it? Go on. In you pop. In you pop, mate. There we go, 140. Lovely. So another bloomery worth would complete us, wouldn't it? Because we'd get 360. So we'd get 4 ingots to make tools out of. So let's do one more bloomery. Like, why not? Right, and this actually could do with going in there. $24. Perfect. Yellow can weld. Of course you can. We just need to wait for that to turn solid. And then we're in business. And then, yeah, all this can go cold again, to be honest. Can weld, danger. Oh, what am I doing? That's still liquid, so we actually still need to keep this a little bit hot in there. Until that turns solid. Come on. Let's give us our anvil already. The thing that will be really nice as well about getting the anvil, these 40 units here, maybe we should pour them out into half a mould. There we go, solid, right. There we go, beautiful. Because what I'm thinking is now, actually, what we could do while we wait for this is we could smelt down our bismuth. So why don't we do that? Let's get this 40 out into a mould. Well, Michael's got a bee in his bonnet about something. Hey Meccan, welcome, how are you? Right, there we go. So we got our 40 units. We'll be able to top that up later. And now, crucially, the crucible is empty. And we can throw this guy in. Doink. And there, sorted. Ooh, Meccan, you doing coding? What are you doing? Yes, Lawson, safe. How are you? Big up yourself. 11 hours there. Might be a bit thirsty. Inventory and UI management in Unreal Engine. Ooh, Meccan, are you making a game? Tell me more, tell me more. Do you need a tester? Do you need sound? I would love to do, like, if anyone's making a game and they need sound, I will for free just provide music, sound effects, all that stuff. I'd love to. I'd love to help if I can. Yeah, why would we not want the why would we not want the bismuth bronze ingots back? The anvil is useless to us now that we can make, and I'm about to do this now. Now that we can make our iron anvil, the bismuth bronze is much more useful as ingots. We can make tools out of it. So like, for example, we keep using stone shovels and things, stone axes, like we can make bismuth tools. Because we've got nothing else to do with this. We just make more durable tools than the stone, and it just is a quality of life improvement. Otherwise, we'd just have an anvil sat there we couldn't do anything with. So, that's the plan. That's why I've taken it out and done what I've done. Oh. Okay, yes, Meckham, please do. That would be awesome. Right, and that should be, there we go, 1400. Sweet. So now we can start pulling ingots out of that. We do have enough, don't we? Yeah, if we just leave one in the bottom, we'll be able to get our 14 ingots out. Yeah, sweet. Ooh, now you let go. Yeah, the pouring of the iron out of this crucible was a little bit more of a pain in the arse than it used to be, because I had to make sure it was really, really hot for the iron to pour. And now that the blooms come out of the bloomery hot, and also that the anvil automatically picks the plans out, those two improvements to 1.12 TFC means that actually just pulling a bloom straight out of the bloomery and throwing it on the anvil, you can just hammer it into ingots very quickly, actually. And, you know, the kind of time save of using the crucible is less significant, I think. Oh, we're well past bronze. Yeah, we're into iron now. We've got our iron anvil. But yeah, the bronze is just, it's kind of falling out of our, you know, falling out of our ears, isn't it? Stretch, stretch, stretch. I love the way it describes the sandwiches as bread sandwiches, wheat bread sandwiches. No, we'd need more bronze than 2 more ingots. For a bloomery, we need 32 ingots of bronze, and we'd be pulling just 14 out of this. I mean, it does put us like halfway. It's true, it does put us halfway to another bloomery. And a double bloomery would be amazing, because we've still got quite a lot of iron to make, particularly if we want to make a full-size TFC blast furnace in here, which we do. Still doesn't let you pick them all up together. Okay, that should be enough of inventory space cleared. The last ingot, yep, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do all of, I'm not gonna get a smeltery yet. I'm gonna do all of the TFC progression first. I'm gonna get to red or blue steel using TFC mechanics, and once we get an anvil of either red or blue steel built, then we're allowed to use smelteries and things like that to mass produce. But to just do the progression itself and get that red or blue steel anvil, I'm only going to use TFC sort of metalworking mechanics. That is the commitment. And this has 4 hours remaining, so let's... Well, firstly, can we pour this 40 back in? I don't think we actually need to. I think that's silly to do that. Yeah, I think it's silly to do that. because I think it will let us put it back in there. Yeah, it does. It lets us put it back in there so we can pour on top of it. So we'll just leave those 40 there, and let's take our coal back. And let's just finish kind of processing these, I guess. It's annoying with that I can't break this bismuth bronze back down into its like bismuth, sphalerite, and copper. That would be a nice touch. Let's move that ingot to there as well. Cool. I feel like we're quite safe here, but I also feel like working outside overnight is kind of a risky thing to do in a hardcore run. Do these have timers on them anymore? 29%. They actually do have a growth percentage. Where's that? Oh, that has a growth percentage of 99. Okay, maybe we are about to get a rosewood there. Maybe the big trees just take even longer to actually sprout out. Do we think that we'd need more charcoal at this point? I mean, almost definitely eventually. We don't have many more bloomery runs left here. 2 more runs of the bloomery with the amount of charcoal we've got. So yeah, we do. We need quite a lot more. Right, hammer's okay. That one's like half baked. Let's make ourselves a couple more hammers in anticipation for a bit more metalworking happening right now. One hour remaining, lovely. So guys, in order to, I did mention this at the start, but for anyone who's just joined us, firstly, welcome. But the bloomery, to get the bloomery to work, we did update the core TFC mod and a few others that it forced us to. By updating TFC, then like on launching it would crash and say this mod's caused an issue, so I'd go back in and update that mod, or if there was no update for it, I'd disable the one that was causing the issue. So we did that, and this is the build of Poetica that we're playing now. Is this kind of customized one that I've upgraded to make the bloomery work again, to fix that bug. However, I was speaking to Verf about this, who's the author of this pack and also the author of the main TFC Reloaded pack that we play so much of. And he very kindly sent me a bit of a kind of preview of the new version of Poetica that isn't out yet. So there's a new kind of build of Poetica that he's been working on, and I've got a copy, a little advanced preview copy. So we could have a look at that. I could show you guys. There's some really, really pretty stuff that he's done with it, like new elements and things. So yeah, it'd be good to show you guys what all that looks like in a minute. But I decided to just, oh, that's 360. I decided to just go with what we know here for now, because there's 100, there's 100. A 60 went flying somewhere. There's the 60. The 60 goes in there. This all needs switching on. Okay, grand. And then we should be able to work these into our first ingots of iron that we can actually use for tools, potentially. There's no hammer. Yes, there is. Let's get a pick straight away. Ooh, that was close. Oh. Okay. There we go, got it. Sweet. Skill bonus 11%, don't mind if I do. I don't want to make a wrought iron pro pick because I believe I can make a pro pick out of bismuth quite easily, so we'll do that. Will we? Should we just use iron? We definitely want a pro pick. I think I might wait. So no more washed up fish to eat. Ha ha ha. I think we're going to use bismuth for the tools that don't have like block breaking speed. So, you know, Pro Pick is a perfect example of a tool that you should use lesser metals on. So that should all pour in there, and we should be able to get one more ingot of iron out of this as well. But yeah, we're going to warm that guy up, and we're just going to make a quick bismuth Pro Pick, I think. Do you know what I mean? Because the Pro Pick, whether it's copper or... There we go, that just pours in. Whether it's copper or anything else, really, the Pro Pick always behaves the same. It just is what it is. You know? Okay, sweet. Yeah, it just doesn't make any difference at all. The Pro Pick works the same. It's just a durability issue. Therefore, it's not worth using things like iron and steel to make things like Pro Picks or knives or hammers. These are the tools that you should just make with cheap materials and just make lots of them, I think. Make a shield. I think they've taken the recipe out. There's no crafting recipe for the shield. So they've removed it. Oh, unless you mean this. The double sheet. Oh, wow. So we'd need 4 ingots for that, and we only, unfortunately, have 3. So we need to make another bloom. A bronze shield. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, this can weld now, so we should be able to make our Pro Pick. Oh, that was close. Ah! Oh, God's sake. I guess the frustration here is that these stone hammers do break really frequently, so maybe making a bismuth hammer to go in the anvil would also be a nice idea. Item's not hot enough. Unbelievable. Okay, let's take 4 more of these, and let's make a shield. That'd be fun. We probably will end up just carrying it around with us, so it's probably just going to be annoying. So where is the bismuth shield? I don't think we can. Look at you getting my hopes up, bruv. There is no... Oh, is it here? Bismuth bronze shield. There it is. That actually looks really cool. Really cool. I think this one was very close. There we go. New pro pick. And I think I'm going to make a bismuth hammer, and that leaves us with 8 ingots. That's nice. And then the bismuth hammer can go in the middle there. It can go nicely. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I'm happy with that. So we've got to do a bit of welding of these. I'm hoping to avoid using any of this charcoal here. But got it if we need it. I don't have a hammer on my bar. This is probably going to cost me the time that I needed to actually make this work. Amazing. Ugh. Either not hot enough to weld anymore. Never mind. Let's just make the hammerhead. Oh, sweet. Cool. Cool. So that's a bismuth hammer. That's going to be a luxury. And in fact, look, it's broken. So that's perfect timing to chuck a proper hammer into our anvil. And these are both weldable. Let's give it a go. Perfect. And then bismuth bronze shield. Wow, so this is for some very new 1.12 stuff I've never done before. Are we going? Okay. Yes. Pretty nice. Let's cool this guy down. It's just not scolding us. How much of that hammer did we use up? A little bit, not too much. Okay, we look awesome. And soon we'll have... I mean, maybe we should be thinking about armor now, shouldn't we? Unless we want to just wait until top tier. It's an awful lot of ingots, isn't it? Isn't one set of armor 34 ingots or something like that? I can't remember. We could have a look now, couldn't we? We went chest plate, for example, like that. Wow. Or maybe we go like iron. Let's just look at iron. Are those those aren't even the TFC ones. Here it is. So the helmet is the unfinished one with a sheet on it, and the unfinished one comes from a double sheet. So the helmet is a double, then a single. I think that's a double, then a double, and the trousers are a double, then a single, and the shoes are a single, then a single. So that means the shoes are 4, and it means the chest plate is 8, and the other 2 are 6. So 12 plus 8 is 24. Okay, so 24 ingots makes a set of armor. Okay. Wait, what did I say? I just said 20. Yeah, it's 24, isn't it? Not 22. Yeah, 24. Okay. Yeah, not 34. Okay, 24. Fine. Cool. Well, we're very well set up now, aren't we? Blimey. I mean, for a hardcore run, we're looking pretty untouchable here. So we could just keep running through this and just producing iron. I think it's probably wise to, because we don't really have anything else to do with it. And in fact, look, we've got, apart from these scraps then, we've got 2 exact bloomeries left. And if you look over here, in charcoal, we have 2 exact bloomeries worth left. So let's definitely do that. I wonder though. Ooh, phone call. Let me get this, sorry. Okay, that was pretty funny. Yeah, should we try and get some aluminium? Yeah, I think it would be cool to go out looking for the aluminium, but while we're doing that, like, we might as well have this thing running. Just get through the bulk of our materials, you know. The thing I'm just thinking is, can we make it, so these are going to be 360 each, so we're going to be left with 20 spare units. So then I suppose we could do a weird bloomery where we just use up 8 of the small pieces, and that would then finish it. So we'd need to do like a whole nother bloom. But I guess we only need to put 8 pieces of charcoal in for that. Yeah. Okay. Or 16 in total, I suppose. Did I not bring the ore with me? Yeah, because what I can't be bothered to do is use this small stuff in a blast furnace. We're never going to turn the poor quality and the little nuggets into steel. So it's only, all this poor stuff is only really good for iron in my mind, you know. Okay. So that's all good. We can put that there. Try and sort out my inventory as best I can. Let's take a few sandwiches out of there. Beautiful. 909 hit points, you geese. Looking good. Now, let's throw away stuff we don't need to take with us out mining. And take stuff that we do want to take with us out mining. With the amount of string we've got, we should be able to make quite a lot of ladders now. Yep, just sticks. Ten pieces of ladder, it's okay. We could do better, couldn't we? I think we can put away the Terrafirmacraft book, unless has it unlocked something else for us to look at here. Yes, it has, look. Steel. We're going to be a while, aren't we? Until we get to there, but that's cool. It's good that it's happening. I bring a bladder with me, yeah, for when the water thing runs out. Oh my gosh. Pardon me. It's like the itchiest leg. Oh, that's better. Okay. Want more ladders. Let's put this away somewhere, jokes. Oh yes, we've got that in there. Cool. Yeah, I think that's alright. Why don't we go and try and get a load more wood in again. We might as well put some of these spare tools away. Don't need to be carrying that around with us, I don't think. Nor the string, perhaps, but we can convert it, I suppose. Yeah, let's... might as well put it away. Okay, that's going. That's good. Let's see if we can find another big tree, but in this direction, so we can bring back some wood with us and sticks. I kind of want to kill that wolf because he's very close to where we hang our hat, you know. Quite a few wolves in here. And maybe we aren't going to find big trees. I'm getting scared. Okay, there's a saber-tooth. Yeah, I don't know if this is worth it. Exploring so far from base. For what? For sticks and some wood. Okay, look at that though. There is actually some sort of a delicious grain here. I'm worried that the reason it's still here is because there's some kind of predator close by guarding it. Okay, well, let's just get sticks like this. It's a pretty good way of getting sticks, like. Oh, look. Okay, very nice, very nice. Yoink, 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 yoink. I think if we chop this down, all three should come down, right? Only 2 of them came down. Kind of annoying, but whatever. More just raw fish on the floor. So weird. Oh, we're here, right. I was completely disoriented there. Gotta love a bit of free food. Save Santiago, did I manage to fix the bloomery? Hello. Yes, I did, sir. Yes, I did indeed. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Oh, we should plant this oat seed. Singular oat. I feel like a lot of these are finished now, actually. These are finished. So we're actually producing like quite a lot now. Oh, the maize has all died. We still get seeds back though. That's good, I suppose. But potentially an indication that it's too cold to grow it now. We're in autumn. Not growing. The garlic stopped growing. And we aren't getting garlic from it. Guess we just pick it all up then. Maybe we should have waited for it to die then. Maybe we shouldn't have picked up. These all still say they're growing. The potatoes are still growing. All of that stuff's still growing. The garlic just isn't. There's something familiar about garlic being a more sensitive crop. Right, look, we get our green peppers from these. Or from a lot of them. The carrots, I think they're not done yet. The jute's not done yet. Fine. Okay, well that's the latest from our crops. I don't think we can get away with planting the maize or the garlic at this time. So, yeah. Yeah, cheeky raw fish stone layer. Okay, I think we should leave the rest for a little bit, but yeah, we are October 8th. We're actually towards the end of autumn at this point, aren't we, really? But yeah, so we've done a lot today. We managed to get our iron anvil going, so all of the poor limonite that we had, almost all of it's been processed now. We got our iron anvil, we smelted down the bismuth bronze anvil in the crucible and started making more tools out of that, but I do have an iron pick ready to go. And in fact, as far as quality of life goes, let's put the spare one there and let's just carry around a really good pick with us. We also have the bismuth bronze shield now. So that's going to be an interesting addition to our combat setup here. To our defenses. But yeah, I think next probably would be armor. Maybe an aluminium set of armor. Should we have a look? Where's the TFC armor? There we go. So 22 ingots of aluminium would see us in quite a bombastic suit. And actually that aluminium suit would work really nicely with the bismuth steel. Sorry, with the bismuth shield, not steel. Luke Stewart, what up? How are you? Big up yourself, bruv. Big ups. So these seeds that we can't plant, and we've also got food to put away now. Those will decay in 8 days, and those will decay in 7 days out of a... What about inside the thingy? 15. I think we should cut this, right? 85 days versus 10 days. We should 100% cut it. And then it can go in like that. These can come out and get stacked somehow. There we go, like that. Oh wow, look, we've got that rye as well. Oh man, we've got a lot of bread to make. Well, again, we should cut all this because it will last a lot longer like that. And maybe we should make some more bread out of that flour and store that there. I've got 4 sandwiches in there that are going to expire in 3 days. Okay. Now, this chest here, I guess this chest here has to become for seeds then, doesn't it? Because I'm pretty full everywhere else. So put those in there, because we're not going to replant those this side of winter, are we? I don't think so. Hey, look at this. More raw fish. It must be that they try to spawn in and then end up suffocating. Oh yeah, look, we did these. I forgot about that. Oh, those bricks just vanished. They didn't like that. Those bricks didn't like that. Anyway, whatever. Couple of crucibles there. We can put them in there. That's good. They can't stack though. So those are the 2 crucibles ready for our blast furnace when the time comes. This is finished. That's excellent. Hopefully it's hot enough that we can just do it all. Yeah, it's still brilliant white. Okay, fantastic. Perfect. The spare 60. I will put the spare 60 into the next bloom, I think. Can we do that? We'll be slightly running out of stuff. Anyway, let's have a look. So these can still be made into ingots right now. Whoops. I totally balls that up. Okay, got there in the end. It should be the easiest one to do. You should just do it like that. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think if we put this bloom in as a piece, then instead of getting 160, sorry, what do I mean? Oh, that's 16 small. Oh, we really are in a different situation than I thought we were in. Okay, so let's think about this then. So we can put a maximum of 24 pieces in, one of which is going to be 60. Then we want to put in these 9 pieces, which total 135. I guess we don't want to put 9 pieces in totaling 135 because we can't do anything with the 5 units. Because all the rest of these are smalls. Yeah, so we need to put in 8 there. That makes us 120 plus our 60 is 180. We've only put 9 pieces in, so we can put in quite a bit more. Also, like, we only need 8 pieces that go in the bottom layer there. And then, like, as many pieces of this as we put in. So let's say 60 and 120 makes 80. So we need to either put in 120 or just 20. So with these we could put in 120. Like that. 12 plus 8 is 20. 21 pieces there. So we'd save 3 bits of charcoal by throwing these 21 things in. I think that should work. And that, yeah, all of that, yeah, we'll see us basically just only with that much. Okay, small amounts there of, I mean, it's still an ingot. There is an ingot there, but we're not going to do a whole nother bloom just for 1 ingot, are we? Probably. Alright, take care, Stefano, Mr. Listless, the man himself. Okay, but that's good. That is good. Like we've got rid of most of the kind of junk, and this should give us whole numbers, whole amounts of. So let's check that can go in, definitely. Yeah, it gobbled it up. Okay, great. That's almost full. It should say 21 out of 21. It does. Okay, well, it's going. We can... Oh yeah, this is... Okay, yeah, so we've got a bit more cooking to do then, overnight. And then we'll probably go out and look for aluminium. Although then, I'll probably need to leave, actually. To go and collect my daughter. Is that a lot of ladders? 37. It's a decent amount of ladders. I'm happy with that. Yeah, we used up a good amount of sticks. Got some saplings. Got some straw. Ah, yes. Let's process this jute so we can make leads for animals. Ah. The barrels work now in this update as well. That's actually very cool because it was a bit of a pain in the ass, wasn't it? And the barrels weren't working. I think this is hickory. No, I think that's hickory. Yeah. Is it worth making more bread now straight away? I guess it is. I need to do it down here though because I've just sealed that barrel of water. Okay, cool. Yeah, we updated TFC. It worked. It worked for this. It's worked for the barrels as well. Like, all in all, good show. 6 pieces of dough is kind of annoying. You can cook in the crucible. Wow. So we could just put the bread. We could put the bread in, and it'll just go, won't it? Like it will start warming in there. I suppose it will. Yeah, in those 9. So we can cook 9 pieces of food at once in the crucible. Then even more than 5. Here. Yeah, cooking bread in the crucible does feel a little bit like overkill. Do you know what I mean? Right. Let's go make a load more sandwiches. Sandwiches. So what needs eating? I think that's the only meat we can actually put in sandwiches. Is that stuff. So we need to start thinking about eating raw fish. And it's peach and tomato again, I think. So those peppers are fine. They've got 15 days on them. So peach and tomato and whatever that animal is. Okay, good. Stack all those up. Put them there. 3 days, 9 days on those. Yeah, good, good, good. Put the meat back. Put the fruit and veg back. Seal that. Those are looking good. The bucket could go back outside somewhere, couldn't it? I guess this isn't finished yet. Nope, it's going to be a little while. Just throw the bucket down there for now then. That's got a little while still. Yeah. That's all finished, yeah, cool. There we go. Okay, let's go dig a hole next to the aluminium. We're not getting any readings from it above ground, so we've just got to dig down. Yeah, it's true. A food cellar and a proper kitchen is something we need, because we have too much food and we don't know where to store it at the moment. So this is it. We've just got these 2 small pieces here. So let's dig. Let's dig in. This is going to be a good place to dig in. Wow. This is going to be a very good place to dig in. Okay, and that's actually a really good lip for the hole that we dig, because that stuff can't cave in. I mean, we knew there was going to be coal around here anyway, because it's right there. And interestingly, this is one of those veins that goes between 2 rock types. But I've said this before, but I'll say again, marble, claystone, and limestone, all 3 rock types meet here. This is such a good area. Just beautiful. Let's take those out. Try and get rid of all of the actual pieces of cobble, because those can cave in. So why not get rid of them? J Bunny Slime, big up yourself. Reading some Canterbury Tales. Jokes. I did that at school. I remember exactly doing those exact tales. It's funny. Okay, so right here, what I'd like to do is this. Perfect. Because we can do that every other one, can't we? in this pack. Yeah, we can. So that's kind of nice. It would be nice to get back in time for when the bloomery finishes. You can see it's still going there. It thinks I'm on the ladder, doesn't it? That's why it was going so slowly. Okay. So in the interest of getting some progress made downwards, we're just going to go like this. I'm just wondering if we're going to see any samples of aluminium yet. It doesn't look like it, not yet. I mean, worst case scenario, we've at least got an amazing coal mine here. It does kind of make me nervous that we've only seen 2 little nuggets of the aluminium. Do you know what I mean? And that you could probably expect to see more if it was a really large vein. This might be us through the other side of the coal now. Very large sample of bauxite claystone. Okay, well that's a really good sign that we're getting very large samples here. I think we keep going down, to be honest. Okay. Okay. Right. I think we've been rather lucky there. We've been insanely lucky there because... Let's do that. Now we're on a gravityless block. We can keep going. No, we can't make this thing just... Okay, just get rid of that ladder for now so we can break blocks faster. There's a decent amount of aluminium right there, you guys. Very decent. Is that like some sort of huge monster there? I just dropped my torch, okay. Okay, well, okay. I think we need to bring a load of the mossy cobblestone, like gravityless blocks down here to party with us. Let's go check on that bloomery though, because if it's just finished and the stuff's still hot, then we can actually work it into tools without having to actually heat anything up, which would be a luxury. We've also just acquired a little bit more lignite. How do we process this lignite into proper coal then? That would be my question. Thank you for the raw fish and a few more. Make an iron sword. That's not a bad shout. Safe Red Cheeks, how are you? Big up yourself. Let's do this. Cool. I like that. Let's come in here. put away some of this junk. That has finished. Exactly 300, and it's still hot. Perfect. So that worked out exactly right. Okay, awesome. Oh, there's our jute. Lovely. So decent amounts of iron there, just chilling for us. Oh yeah, we just said, didn't we, about me? I've just cooled them down. What an idiot. Yeah, no, I know the full deal for the blast furnace is 92 ingots of iron, isn't it? You need 60 for the full-sized wrap. 12 per layer, as you say, 12 per layer, 5 layers, is 60, and then the 32. So 92 ingots of iron is what we'll need. And we have ourselves 9. 10% of the way there, you geese. Sweet. And then in here we've got what, like 120 units there. Another 15, 135 units. So very, very little left over there. Oh, and look, we've managed to get our first piece of bauxite. So let's get as many of these. Here we go. This is what we want. In fact, why waste those? They're a little bit rarer than these. Let's take like 3 stacks of those with us, and we can make a proper safe, like, funnel kind of route through to where all the aluminium is. And as long as we've always got these blocks above our head when we're mining as well, then we don't actually need, because it's in quite an open space there. Whoops. Okay, that was lucky that stopped there. Just so they don't fall on my head, we'll just get rid of all of this dirt. Fill these up, I think. Whoops. Very good, very good. Sweet. I need more torches. Aluminium was really, really common, wasn't it, in TFC Reloaded? I'm not sure how common it is in this pack. Who knows? Anyway, we can leave torches around now. Right, I can see what I need to place this on now. That was a mistake. Mistake that kind of paid off. We lost some hit points. I was holding shift, but I think I was holding shift as I approached that edge, but technically the game was like, dude, you're not on an edge, you're on a ladder. And so it just let me fall off, I think is what happened. Anyway, we were lucky there. So can't complain. Woo! Invigorating, isn't it? Don't you feel alive? 4 days, that's good. But what we can do is we can now use the pillar that we just built as our way in. What is that? There's fish down here again. Oh my god. What is that? And why did we fall down here and it didn't attack us? We were just chilling there. What quality is it? Is there such thing as different levels of quality of bauxite? Yeah, there is. It's just not... I guess this must be normal. If it doesn't say rich or poor, it must be normal. Yeah, must be normal. Okay, shoot from safety. Good idea. They're just like giant bats. Okay. Go, 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 go. Yeah, normal quality. Oh wait, hold on. I just realised what I'm doing right now can cause cave-ins. Can't it? And we're not even on full health. You're right, jack-o'-lanterns would be smart, so why don't we go and get some and bring them back down and replace all those now with jack-o'-lanterns instead? Smooth stone will come down as well. So if I was to cover the ceiling down there in smooth stone, it could still cave in on me. So that's a bit risky. There we go. Just get wooden planks. Interesting. Okay. I feel like this is almost certainly the end of us, but let's keep playing for fun anyway. For shits and giggles, right? Where's some more maple? Do we even have any maple? Maybe we don't. Can we make them out of olive wood? I bet we can't. Is that the recipe? No, it's with the saw, isn't it? But yeah, we can't. Can we make them with rosewood? Almost definitely, I would imagine. Yeah. Okay, 2 stacks of 32. Should be good, B. Charles, ahoy, 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 how are you? In fact, you know what, guys? We're going to have to leave this on a cliffhanger because I need to go collect my daughter from nursery right now. So this is the end of the stream. So, sorry, but look at the progress we have made today. We are stood here with the bismuth bronze shield. We still only have bismuth weaponry. We've got our iron anvil now. We've got our working bloomery. Everything is happening. So that's pretty sweet. Remember that... Wait, what day is it? I could do another hour when I get back, you know. I might just come back in like half an hour. We'll see. But, or less even, 20 minutes. I just need to run around the corner, grab her from nursery, bring her home, stick her in front of the telly. Job's a good one. But anyway, this evening we do have music club, so remember that. Yeah, spend some time with your daughter. Yeah, that is what I should do. We're going to be doing music streaming later anyway at 8 p.m. UK time, so tune in for that. I've got some fun ideas planned and a little teaser of the kind of Poetica content that is still to come. Let me just show you something very quickly. My chair looks like PewDiePie's chair. Maybe it is. I know that I've seen other YouTubers with this chair. It's from IKEA. This is called Marcus. So that's probably it. Now, just before we go, let me just show you something here. I'll quit this. Here is my Twitch launcher. And check it out. Why is everyone saying move it, run? Move or die. Nothing was coming to get... Was there something coming to get me? Get my daughter. Yeah, I've got time. It's fine. Look, what I was just going to say on this note, and then we'll end the stream. So what I did today was I've renamed all my different profiles here. So we've got Terrafirmacraft Reloaded, the plain standard Terrafirmacraft. And then here's the duplicate of that profile that I made where I added the shaders. And that's the one we play from now. So this is kind of defunct. Then this is the original Poetica install profile that had the run that we've just been playing on. But what I did... TFC Reloaded doesn't launch for you anymore. Red Cheeks, I think I know what that might be, bruv. If you click here and you look in versions here, you might have the 1.12 version selected here, even if your install is the 1.7 version. So you just want to make sure those two match, because it will be trying to launch a 1.7 mod pack in Minecraft 1.12. That was an issue I had. Anyway, what I was just going to say before I go is that, so with Poetica, in order to make the bloomery work, I just updated a few of the mods in it. Terrafirmacraft for one, and then the other ones that it made me update. But I was also talking to Verf, the guy who's made all these packs. He made Reloaded and Poetica, and Verf sent me here a preview of the new version of Poetica. This is unreleased at the moment, but I've got a preview of it. And I did push my world forwards into that first, but everything was a bit too different. So that's why we've gone for this halfway house here, which we're just going to complete our current run in. And then once we've finished our current run, let's say we die or we complete it, I wonder which it will be, we can try the new kind of preview version of Poetica there. So that'll be lots of fun. So we'll do that very soon, maybe even this evening after Music Club. So once again, thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, because there's plenty more Terrafirmacraft coming. And yeah, and like I say, very soon I'll be able to show you a little exclusive sneak peek of the new version of unreleased Poetica. And I had a look at it this morning just in a test world as well. There's some really nice visual upgrades that he's made there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you all that. So yeah, nice one. Take care, guys, and I will catch you all very, very soon. Peace.